YouTube Shorts won't just wreck your channel, they'll demonetize it too. So in this video I'm going to reveal why Shorts demonetize my videos and my channel in a way that I didn't expect. I'm also going to reveal 3 simple mistakes that I made so that you don't make them, and also the best way to respond to these issues if ever they did happen to you. But first, let me show you why being demonetized is a massive problem, and also how long it's going to take me to get back to monetization on my channel. So here is my channel, and as you can see, it's demonetized. Whereas I had a nice set of ads coming in, a nice bit of income each month from my ads and memberships, that's now all gone. I lost my members, and ads are no longer served on my videos. And what's worse is since they took away my rights to have ads on my videos, I've had 2 videos blow up, the largest I've ever had. Now, that's a lot of ads that would have been shown on those videos that I've lost out on. One of them had over 250,000 views in just a month. But how did this all happen? Well, the first I knew about it was just an email turning up. And I didn't even take it that seriously really, but here's the email. Here back in August. And you just get then a chance to provide a response, a chance to appeal with a video to explain what you think about what they've said. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm going to reveal what it was that caused this. And it was in a way I hadn't expected. And it's all down to the fact that many creators have been saying that you can take your long form videos, which I had, and you can turn them into several shorts just using a bit of software. And that sounded pretty straightforward. And again, looking at some of the results of Shorts, even though Shorts don't bring in perhaps a lot of ads and income, they do bring in a lot of subscribers and traffic. And I thought it has to be worth a trial. And also, I was pretty sensible. I was aware of copyright issues. I was aware of any types of issues that would come by means of just copying. But there was my first mistake that I made, was I thought that if anything went wrong, that YouTube would then say something about it and then give you perhaps a strike or just give you an opportunity to respond. I didn't realize they would just close down your monetization with really no ability to respond at all, apart from they did say I could put a video together to respond, which I'll show you in a moment. The strike system works in some areas, and yet there's nothing about it at all. The thinking is that you normally get like 3 opportunities, and then once you've done the 3rd one, potentially in a certain amount of months, like 3 months, then YouTube decide whether to allow you to stay monetized. But to just be told you're demonetized because you did these shorts, it seemed a little bit unfair and certainly wasn't what I expected. So back to that software. This is the type of software I chose. It takes your YouTube long video, it just cuts it up, it finds keywords that people are looking for, it optimizes it, it puts subtitles on, it automates a lot of the process, and it was really good. And because a lot of my audience enjoyed it, I started putting together these shorts and releasing 1 a day. So this was what I considered at first a really great way to give even more back to my audience that were enjoying these videos. You could say it almost felt too good to be true how easy it was. And you know what was worse was I needed it even more than ever, because just 2 weeks earlier, my other main channel had just gone through invalid traffic, 90% disappeared ads on that. And now this is my other channel. I thought, well, I'll perhaps invest a bit more into this, build shorts, and then demonetize. So my first mistake was not realizing that demonetization is immediate if they think that your videos aren't unique enough. I didn't know that. That's my warning to you. Did you know that? Ultimately, the guidelines show the need for value. So knowing and understanding current guidelines was my first mistake, as mentioned. But the second was actually not an issue that affected me, but it could affect you. And you need to know where to find it so that you can make sure that that doesn't happen to you. So if you go to your studio, then go to analytics, and there in your YouTube channel, you then need to head to the audience. Now, the reason you need to see what your audience is doing is that your audience is unique to your channel. So it's a good idea to see what videos they like. And I've got a video that's coming out soon that's going to show you how you can use this information and exploit even more of the algorithm. But that's a separate video, nothing to do with what we're looking at today. So you can see what your audience likes. You can make videos that really suit what they like too. So if they like long form or shorts or lives, this gives you that type of information, along with a lot of other information on this page too. So that's the second thing, is just check to make sure that shorts would work with your particular audience. So in my case, it wasn't an issue. Shorts would have been ideal. So what's the best way to respond to the issue if this ever happens to you? Well, that brings me to my third point. And this is how to handle the dispute when it does happen. And this is where I made my biggest mistake. And it's actually cost me 3 months now of waiting to respond again. So my advice is to make sure you follow exactly to the detail what they've asked you to do. Now, on the video that they asked me to respond to, they wanted to see exactly how I edit my videos. Now, I showed them my editor and I showed them me recording and I showed them, I gave them feedback through the video, but it wasn't enough. They manually checked my video, and because I was using software that made shorts, obviously there wasn't a lot of editing involved. So I kind of knew in some ways explaining it would only just really add to the situation, that they wouldn't be happy. Follow the detailed instructions to appeal. And in my case, I did take my shorts off the system straight away, but that wasn't enough too. All my shorts have now gone on this channel pretty much. I'm editing long form, I've made some great videos, they've blown up, I've got no ads. But I can appeal again in a couple of weeks' time, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm now waiting, and I will reveal what happens in a few weeks' time. So subscribe to this channel and don't miss out to see how that ends up. And even if you're not misusing shorts, this channel is going to give you some great strategies on how you can grow your business the right way, and also learn from some of my mistakes along the way too. And there's actually 7 other mistakes that many people make, and I've shared that on this video here, so don't miss it because it's going to really help you not make the same mistakes that I keep making. I'll see you on that video.